got a property management company. His name was Josh. And I was like, hey, I'm going to be finding properties. I need you to go walk it and give me a debrief from your eyes as a property manager. What does the property look like? What do the rents look like? What does the neighborhood look like? What do you think we'll get for rents? What do the current tenants look like? Like, how hard is this thing going to be managed, this property, if I were to give it to you? And so he gave me his debrief from the perspective of a property manager, what it's going to take to manage this thing, budgets, rents, all that kind of stuff. And then I had the third circle, which was a family member who had nothing, they didn't know anything about real estate, but they knew the town, they knew the streets. They were like, no, that's a crackhead street. You don't want to be there. This is a good area, you know, whatever. So that's the competitive advantage. So I sent them to go meet my agent and the property manager and my investor. They all I booked the tours all at the same time. So it would be 4 people showing up to one of my properties I was looking to buy, like a fourplex or something. And she would go pretty much just as a completely oblivious buyer. And she would just like, yeah, this is a bad area. You know, right away, she's like, yeah, the tenant number 2 looks shady or whatever. I don't know. Like, she would give me like the scoop not from an investor, not like tainted from being an investor or a property manager or a realtor or anything. She had like no dogs in this race and anything like that. So she'd be like, yep, that's a good area. That's a bad area. It looked good to me as a completely outside perspective. So, and then I took all these debriefs, you know, from the agent, from the property manager, from my investor, from my family member, and I kind of put them all together in that Venn diagram. And in the middle of that Venn diagram, like a pretty solid understanding of what to expect out of this property, having never seen it. And that's how I bought my first 20 units while never seeing any.